All right, welcome back everybody. My name's Austin. Today we're talking about the cryptocurrencies Polkadot and Cosmos. We're talking Cardano and XRP. We have a major update on Dogecoin, but like always, another piece of the puzzle, major cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex must face New York allegations over the $850 million in lost funds. In other words, Bitfinex is now one step closer to securities fraud indictment. So the US is still under attack, and Bitfinex owns, runs, operates the most popular, most valuable stablecoin that we have in cryptocurrency. If Tether pops, what's going to happen to cryptocurrency? Let's talk about it. What does this mean for you as a crypto holder? Well, this all started back in April of 2019 when New York prosecutors alleged that Bitfinex lost $800 million in client and corporate funds and then used money from their affiliated stablecoin Tether to cover the loss. Why is Tether so high? Well, the US alleges that they're just printing it out of thin air. So that's the US, but what does Bitfinex say happened to the money? Well, Bitfinex, which operates both Bitfinex and Tether, argued that the funds had been deposited with a Panama-based company, but were later seized by authorities in different countries. So they told the US that different countries had seized almost the $1 billion of funds. Now, the firm had earlier also said that it had been working to recover the funds seized by Portuguese, Polish, and American governments. So there's a lot of different stories being thrown around by Bitfinex. Last we heard, Bitfinex was attempting to get the case thrown out. Forget about it. Saying that Tether is not controlled by the New York court system. It's not a commodity, it's not a security. Don't worry about it. But the news that happened today is the US is essentially not buying it. In the US's recent decision, the appeals court rejected the argument that Tether was neither a commodity nor a security and affirmed that stablecoins fall under the court's jurisdiction. Not even virtual currencies are above the law, New York Attorney General Leetta James told CoinDesk in a statement. So the main takeaway for you is that cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex will have to face allegations from New York State that it hid millions of lost funds, according to their decision on Thursday. Now, you know what's crazy? Bitfinex this time is actually listening to the US New York authorities. Even though it's headquartered in Hong Kong and registered in the British Virgin Islands, Bitfinex in the past has argued that it doesn't fall in the jurisdiction of state authorities and doesn't cater to local traders. But this time, as of yesterday, a direct quote from their general counsel: "We respect the court's decision. We have no further comment on this matter at this time." So they're listening. Now, as these proceedings happen, whether it's in 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, whatever it is, if Tether pops, what's going to happen? Probably there's going to be a mass exodus as people find other ways to store their money if this happens. Now, it could be big for Bitcoin and Ethereum and high caps as people quickly look to exit out of Tether into some other stability. Of course, the other option is it spooks the big players, it spooks the institutional investors, and it's a potential mass exodus out of Bitcoin in the short term. We will see. I'll keep you updated. Next piece of news, let's talk about the altcoin Polkadot. Right after we talk about Dogecoin. If you think Bitfinex, the exchange, was spooked by this, they're still going about their business. Bitfinex has just listed Dogecoin after the TikTok fad sends Doge to half of a cent. Here is that exact tweet, and by the way, like always, this channel told you first. Dogecoin is now listed on Bitfinex. Doge. Next piece of news involving Cardano. IOHK, the company behind Cardano, has just invested a 6-figure sum into the crypto asset manager Wave Financial. So who is Wave Financial? Well, they're a crypto asset manager, and they're now IOHK's partner for a new $20 million Cardano fund. Now, if you subscribe, most of you know that Cardano's hard fork mainnet deployment is happening at the end of this month. Huge excitement for the main event, but that's not all that's happening. There's side events happening too. An IOHK spokesperson has confirmed that the investment to Wave Financial was made, but declined to comment on the equity arrangement and any plans to make further commitments into Wave. So in layman's terms, what does this mean if you like Wave Financial? what does this mean if you like Cardano? Well, if you like Wave Financial, just know that the sum isn't big enough for IOHK, a Hong Kong-based company, to have any significant sway over Wave's corporate governance. They'll just sort of advise. And the man himself will become an advisor, Charles Hoskinson, to Wave Financial as part of this deal. And if you like Cardano, this is now just a huge fund, whether you're funding startups, tech, maybe custody, I'm not sure, but this is for institutional investors. Pretty cool. Okay, before we get to XRP, this is the world. And while this channel broadcasts right from Los Angeles, and while we shared information with you about New York, let's journey to the east, to South Korea, and find out what is going on with cryptocurrency there. The South Korean National Assembly has just put on their docket to discuss crypto transaction transparency. And this is specifically to address crypto money laundering and other related topics. So cryptocurrency is now under the microscope. Once again, this talk by the Assembly is being called How to Boost Transparency in Cryptocurrency Transactions. It's happening today on July 10th, and this news comes amid a recent child blank scandal that involved crypto transactions. So the state wanting to oversee cryptocurrency transactions, that's not new. So let's skip right to the point. If the South Korean government signs the law, the new laundering prevention law could potentially block crypto transactions related to illicit dark websites as early as March 2021. So cryptocurrency, they can't stop, but they will try and stop web pages on the dark web. And the interesting thing is, though, they're still bullish on cryptocurrency, bullish on blockchain. In a direct quote, "Blockchain is the root of the digital economy and transparency is key. But as cryptocurrencies are being used for crime, negative images start to accumulate. We need to prevent money laundering through technical cooperation with the investigative agencies." So they want to oversee all cryptocurrency transactions so they don't tarnish the good name of blockchain. I think we can read between the lines and say that the South Korean government is definitely going to favor stablecoins. And even if they try and block some altcoins, they cannot shut down Bitcoin. Okay, let's get to Cosmos and Ripple. Just a warning for subscribers of this channel or just crypto newbies, oldies, whatever. YouTube, again, still is literally allowing crypto scams to run ads on their platform. You may even see some of these ads run before our video. I'm not sure. Just send 1 ETH to up to 100 ETH, receive 2 ETH up to 200 ETH back. Scam. Just be wary. Okay, update on DeFi. 3 crypto firms are teaming up to launch a new DeFi lending platform. We have mentioned this slightly in the past. Let's go deeper today. They are blockchain firms Cosmos, Polkadot, and Terra are teaming up to launch Anchor. Anchor is a new decentralized finance product that promises to generate passive income by offering reliable interest rates on stablecoin deposits. So how will Anchor be different, and when's it launching? Well, the DeFi saving protocol will be available this year before the end of September. Get ready. Terra explains that Anchor depositors, possibly you, can earn interest by getting a piece of the block rewards. Well, how do you do that? To generate yield, Anchor lends out deposits to borrowers who put down liquid staked proof-of-stake assets from major blockchains as collateral. Anchor's yield is thus powered by block rewards of major proof-of-stake blockchains. If you want to take advantage, you just have to own Cosmos, Polkadot, or Terra and be willing and able to lend it out. Terra founder and CEO says that the stable interest rates that Anchor offers sets it apart from other money market protocols like Maker, like Compound, whose volatile interest rates make them less ideal as a savings product. So it's new, it's different, and Cosmos, Polkadot, and Terra teaming up to do it. Next piece of news, XRP has just hit an all-time high in tweets. XRP tweets hit an all-time high after a 14% price surge, surprisingly drowning out the social media chatter of Bitcoin and Ethereum in the process. So many major altcoins are surging right now, Stellar, VeChain, a lot of them. But the surge in mentions from Twitter coming from XRP. According to data from BitInfo Charts, there was a total of 29,143 tweets that mentioned XRP yesterday. For the first time ever, this outnumbered the number of tweets about Bitcoin by 5,000, and the number was also 7 times greater than the number of tweets about Ethereum. So the XRP community was excited. But what makes the disparity between the number of tweets about XRP compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum absurd, what makes this absurd, is the difference between their market caps. XRP's market cap amounts to a mere third of Ethereum's and a 12th of Bitcoin's, yet they're tweeting the most. I wonder how. That's the video. My name's Austin. See you tomorrow.